Hello, my name is Matthias Weidinger from Automate IT. In the next few minutes, I'm going to demonstrate to you the Leon approach of providing public cloud services to end users. One of the key principles of Leon is flexibility within boundaries. What does that mean? End users want to access public cloud services in a fast and easy way. The constant change and growth of public cloud service offerings can be a big challenge for organizations, especially from a cost perspective. Leon solves this issue by connecting public cloud resources and requestable service requests with a blueprint mechanism. Simplified, service blueprints can be seen as a service definition that bundles a subset of available resources. End users can then pick and choose from the defined options that are made selectable in the service blueprint. Provisioning in Leon will cover the same end-to-end process also for the public cloud. So end users are able to select service requests from a company and tenant depending service catalog. Leon will execute all pre-provisioning activities, including typical steps like getting the correct IP address and hostname and integrating into an existing ITSM system for change management and approval. In the next step, the requested service or server will be provisioned in the public cloud, and if selected in the service request, additional software packages will be automatically installed. Leon will run configurable post-provisioning actions to ensure every new server meets the defined compliance standards. Leon also automates all integrations into existing operations support systems like discovery, monitoring, and backup. The newly provisioned server is set up for patching and compliance management to prevent security threats across the whole server lifecycle. End users can also use the service portal to execute day 2 activities to manage their infrastructure and service. Let's jump into the live demo. Okay, I will now log into Leon with a company admin user that can configure the platform for other tenants and end users. After onboarding a public cloud provider, which is very similar to onboarding an on-premise hypervisor like VMware, an admin will create a new service blueprint. For this demo, we will create a new blueprint for a basic EC2 service, and this service will also be requested, of course, later on from an end user. So as mentioned, we will select AWS as a type, AWS EC2 demonstration, enter myself, publish it immediately, that it's also visible for the end user later on. And now we define the boundaries for end users. So we select in which region or which regions can be selectable, which AMIs the end user can select all 3 of them, which sizing do we enable, and I also select T3 micro free tier, which we will use later on. And I don't want to give flexibility for security or network topics, so just select one here to restrict the end user in that fields. And of course, I can enable him to have optional packages, for example, for software, selecting Notepad++, Firefox from the list of out-of-the-box packages, having post-provisioning actions described before, so backup and monitoring, for example. And of course, if the server is there, enable the end user to start, stop, and of course also terminate the requests. So that's it for now. Saving the blueprint. AWS EC2 demonstration, forgot the logo, we'll add that in a second. There we go. Blueprint created. So I will now log out my admin user and log in back again to Leon with an end user. And you will see in a second that the menu structure for an end user is pretty different to an admin. So the end user focus is on requesting the services and maintaining the requested services or service. So we have our AWS EC2 demonstration request here. We will select it. Demonstration, give it a name. can only select one region, but can select different AMIs and different sizing options here. I will pick the T3 free tier instance type here, but I cannot select different VPCs or security groups here. So that's the privilege of the admin and not of the end user here. So software packages, 2 of them are optional, we'll keep them unselected and also for post-provisioning, but you can be very creative here. What we'll do now is just request the service. Having log information, of course, in the portal. And we'll also jump into AWS and see if something is happening. And what you can see here now is that a new service, EC2 service, is actually initializing at the moment. So in a few seconds, we will have a new instance of EC2 in AWS. That's how simple public cloud provisioning can be managed and executed within Leon. Thanks for watching.